It seems like you love teaching as more so than running a business, right? Because you're teaching people the language, you're teaching people how to communicate with your clients on stateside. Is that something that comes to you naturally? Has that always been a part of you, or is it something that you picked up once you started learning the language and you moved over to Costa Rica?
I was fascinated when I saw the structure of a call center, especially a quality control department that will gauge you on KPIs and will give you specific coaching. And I think that's fine. I think I'm paying you to ask specific questions to qualify a phone call. But for me, I felt I was getting complacent. It was boring. It was monotonous. So I tried to find ways to expand on my skills without acting the fool or getting in trouble. And so there are certain things where you can have much more fulfilling conversations with people, get referrals out of them, or even have a positive escalation, James, where they'll ask to speak to a supervisor to talk about me, or they'll write a letter post call to say what sort of job I did. And so for me, that's the icing on the cake. That's my dessert first. I'll do the administration side and run a business, but I get my own satisfaction in seeing gentlemen like yourself and others that can crack codes and get to different levels. Or if somebody comes to me and they've increased in their vocabulary because they watched a movie from the BBC and started taking things out of there because they like certain expressions or transitional sentences. Obviously, James, you see that somebody is doing dedicated practice outside of the office. They literally are practicing their violin. They're not just
Right.
putting in the 8 hours a day. They're going home and they are recording themselves. They're reading in English. They're looking at the thesaurus of the dictionary because they see the craft. And that is where I get that sort of respect for somebody that is building on their own skills.